Yo, what's up guys? Today we are doing another video. It's a pretty standard procedure at this point to say that at the start of the video, but here we go. So I've done a lot since the last video on the engine. I did film a couple of little bits, so I'm going to chuck a little bit in between. Right now though, Mark's generously let me a set of wheels for the MX. I'm running them 16s on the back at the moment and I wanted to try some 15s out. So I'm going to grab some tyres and then I'm going to go to my work where the wheels are, get the tyres fitted to them, and then I'm going to show you guys exactly what I've done to the engine. Oh, and as always, I need fuel, so I'm gonna go get fuel, do all of that, reach up. So yeah, the two tyres got fitted to the wheels. We're going to be chucking them on the car either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, got myself a little coffee after, a little Mackey's one. So we're going to drink that, head over to the garage and get some more stuff done. I hope you guys enjoyed the little, trying to improve my cinematic style kind of shooting. I'm going to get a better camera at some point because I kind of enjoy filming it all. But yeah, for now, let's just get over to the garage and show you what's going on. Okay, and this is where we're at. So I have most of the engine back together now. As you can see, it's actually looking pretty sick. I wasn't really sure about the red at first, but now I'm really vibing it, so keeping it with the red. Obviously, fresh head, that's been rebuilt. Just waiting on the sump to come back from Mark, and then we can get that on there. I've got the crank pulley and everything on. Everything's on, everything's tight. I've done the best job I can to try and make it look clean and stay clean. But yeah, obviously I still got quite a bit to do. I've also got I took the fittings back out that I sort of messed up, and I redid these ones. So yeah, I redid all of them, so they look sweet, and they actually kind of fit a little bit better. Okay, maybe it doesn't now, but yeah, as you can see, it fits a little bit better in there. It's not all the way in, so I should be able to just bang that in and we should be golden. Pretty happy with that. Obviously flattened out in front of that, they're ready to go in. I've got to get the lines ready for the sump. That's what we're waiting for the sump to come back for. What I did do is, because I want to make this engine look quite nice, is these are all screws on a rocker cover. I got some Allen key ones, hex key ones, whatever you want to call them. So we're going to be putting them on as well. Also, I'm going to be cleaning up the intake manifold. And what I didn't show you in the last video was my new turbo setup. So this is just a stainless manifold. We have an actual tile wastegate, which is cool, so no reps. No, we are going to have a screamer hot gun. And the thing I was looking for is the S14 T28 turbo, which came with all the lines, which is sick. So that saves me a bunch of money right there. I'm just going to crack on, get all the boring stuff done, come back when I've got some nice bits done. Hopefully we'll come back when I've got these bolts on, show you how nice that looks, and then I'm going to clean all of this up as well. Yeah, let's just get all of this done, get it all sorted out, get it on the engine, actually make it look like an engine. So we're going to do a bunch of cleaning and a bunch of making the engine look good. So let's get that done. Okay, so we are quite far into it now, as in the cleaning process. So what I ended up doing is I got these new little bolts for the valve cover, rocker cover, whatever you want to call it. So they look pretty fresh. And right now I'm just in the process of cleaning this intake up. You can kind of see it's looking better. It's looking a little bit crustier down here. So I think my plan is actually just to get it relatively clean so it looks nice and get it on there, because it's so cold out. That paint's going to take forever to dry. And the paint kind of looks like that. It's like silvery. And I kind of want to go with more of like a OEM kind of look to it, sort of the actual alley cast to it, but we're getting there, and that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing on the engine for this video. Next thing to do is get these wheels onto the MX-5, which is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So hopefully when I see you next, we'll be putting these on the back of the MX, seeing how they look, and we should be looking sweet. Okay, so I put the wheels on, I didn't record it, I went out driving, I had a good time. I'm pretty happy I did. The car looks really cool. I'm going to show you how they look in a minute. However, on the driver's side, the arch, which is right hand side, UK, if anyone from anywhere else is watching, it's actually rubbing on the metal underneath the overfender, so I'm going to attempt to just jack it up, bang that out, and I'm going to show you how they look. But I mean, I guess you kind of see it before then, so we're just going to get into that, make it look smart. If that doesn't work, maybe I'll have to raise. I don't want to do that. I'm not raising the car, I'm not going to be doing that. Try and stop that arch from rubbing, and I have some good tools for the job. This is my main tool. We're just going to hit that metal underneath, sort that out. Should have done this when we put the overfenders on, but we was in a rush, so let's get this car jacked up, get this stuff on a go. And before I actually ruin it, that's kind of what they look like anyway, so we're going to sort that out, get it all. I think that looks sick, but we're going to sort that out. Maybe then I'll film a couple of little nice bits, but let's get it. We're all jacked up. Before I start hammering away, I wanted to kind of show you how it's rubbing, what's going on. So what it's actually rubbing on is this piece of metal here. It's kind of sticking out, same above here, sticking out a little bit. So I'm gonna just try and hammer that out, put the wheel back on. You can see it was rubbing through a little bit. It probably would have made its own shape in a tyre there. So yeah, let's just get that sorted and we should be good. Time to hammer. Alright, so I've managed to beat most of it kind of out a little bit, as you can see. It's a little bit better than it was. So I'm hoping I can put it back on and we should be mint. So I'm going to go ahead and put this wheel back on and test it all out. Alright, wheels back on, it's on the ground, done. I did a little test. I pretty much turned really hard to the left and then really right and then to the left. Did a bunch of that, zigzagging, going in between these little bollards around here. And it doesn't rub, which is what it's doing before. So sick on that one. We can run these zero offset wheels like every other MX-5 ever, because that's what fits them, but set mine up so it didn't even fit. I just had these other wheels on, the ball bits, which I'm still going to run. But I just like the way these black ones look. It's good to have options. These are not even my wheels, these are my Achievement's wheels. Who's lent them to Mark, who's lent them to me, so it's just the way it's going right now. But I'm gonna make sure the wheels tight, and then we're gonna get some little shots of the car. It should look pretty cool. I'm trying to film some of those cinematic stuff again, but I do that a lot. I know I do that a lot in the videos, but I'll make it short this time. It's not a long video, but it's really cool, as you can see. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the nice things, you know, leave some positive feedback. Hopefully the next one can make a little bit more progress. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the editing. Hopefully it's getting better for you as well. So I will see you guys in the next one.